Hey everybody, OnlyUseMeBlade.
Yay.
Blade, did you bring your drinks?
I am getting ready to go to work, so I drink at work. I don't.
I like that. As if that's more responsible. He's like, whoa,
No, wait,
dude,
he's
I
a
can't be drinking in
bouncer,
my
so
house.
that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know he is. That's funny.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, but I do be getting my drink on at work. So.
So, when you actually bounce someone, like, what are you doing? You just grabbing them by the collar and pushing them outside? Or, like, how violent does that get? I've never been bounced.
I'm kind of a bigger guy, so it's not really. It's more like I just kind of like a death stare at them, and they kind of get the point. So it doesn't really come down to physical violence. Every once in a while, I have to grab someone and just like I normally just take them out the back and just like sit them down and just let them know, hey, you can't go back in there. And it's. I don't really get into too many fights. I'm just like breaking up fights here and there, but it's pretty chill. It's a chill place though, so it's not. What it is, it's like the younger crowd is the ones that tend to get a little bit too rowdy, and so they, some guy buys drinks for this girl all night long, and she ends up leaving with somebody else, and this guy gets pissed off, and it's whatever. But as far as like getting physical, like there's certain laws that I have to kind of like stick to, like I can't just see someone I don't like and just grab them and throw them out. But for the most part, it's just if someone is too rowdy, if someone's too drunk, we just let them know, just like, hey, you're cut off. I'll be glad to get you some water. And then if after that they don't want to do it, if they have to make the choice if they want me to get physical with them, and if they do make that choice, then I just grab them and pretty much bear hug them and just bring them outside and just don't let them get back in. So.
Is it just one bouncer, just you?
There's three of us.
Oh, so that helps too.
Yeah, I mean, there's two different entrances to the club, and there's always one person that has kind of the shit job that he actually just stays outside all night and freezes his ass off. Where I'm more on the side entrance and in the club the whole time. And so, like, occasionally I'll help, like, bus tables at the same time, but for the most part I'm just making sure that, like, we have, like, a little smoking area, so, like, people can go out the side door and smoke if they want to, and then I just make sure that everything's cool on the in. Like, I'm the one that's closest to the bar staff, so I'm, like, kind of more their go-to guy for anything, really. I more assist, like, I like to more assist the bar staff because otherwise I'll just be sitting there bored out of my mind. And then because I'm close to the bar staff, it's it works out for getting free drinks or whatever. So,
how often do people think you're black on your channel?
All the time.
Like it's happening in the stream. They want to know if you're black or not. Why do you think that is?
I think part of it's my voice, and sometimes I say things that people think I'm black. I don't know. Like I never like rap or do anything like that. Or
You never talk about playing basketball. Well,
dude, you should.
Yeah.
You never talk about bitches, blunts, and big screen TVs?
I rap twice on my channel, and no one thinks I'm black. I think you should totally bust some rhymes.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
yeah, I mean, it's funny. It's funny because like one person wrote, they're like, you and Chris Smooth are the only black commentators that I know of, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Chris Smooth is another guy that gets a lot of damn views per video.
He puts out a good product, man. He really does. Like, his videos are very entertaining.
We were sitting there
Like,
talking about it, like most of our videos, most commentators are only getting like anywhere from 15 to 30,000. And we have 100,000 subs. I'm like, where's the other 70,000 people at?
Yeah. Well, part of that is that there's oversaturation, and because we have lots of followers that will blindly follow whatever we say. If we, as much as just like a video or promote someone or do a dual comment with someone, they'll sub to them. So now there's, as far as like Call of Duty commentators, there's so many people out there making videos that if I put out about 3 videos a week, I don't post a ton, and if I were to if you look at that and then you look at all the people, like let's say my sub recommendation box, well, if people sub to every single person in my sub box, there's a good possibility that they're not going to catch my video just because it's at the bottom of the list, Like if you put out a video and then wait, like by the time that, how when YouTube it only counts up to like 304, and it takes like a day for it to finally get up to the point where it actually counts the actual views. Well, by then you're at the bottom of the list for people's sub boxes. I mean, Machinima puts out so many videos. A lot of people put out tons of videos, and so us getting on there, we don't necessarily get seen in the sub box, and a lot of times we don't. It's lost in the mix.
Very well.
So something I don't like about Machinima's doing right now is they're having like weeks. Like right now is Dead Rising 2 week, which Dead Rising 2 is an abysmal game. Anybody want to buy it? Save your fucking money.
Really?
It sucks. Yeah, that shit sucks. But like Halo week, there was so much Halo going in there, and they all had the same faceplate. It's like you get to the. I was looking at. I'm like, I don't want to watch any of this shit.
Yeah.
No,
I totally agree. I mean, there's just so many people out there it's kind of hard to stand out, especially when there's so much content out there and so many people are cross promoting. And it's a cool community because like I probably know about 20, 30 commentators. Like I'll look at my Skype, I probably have like 20, 30 commentators, and a lot of people put out content, and that's great. But at the same time, if you put something out, there's not a guarantee that that's going to get seen. And plus with, there's probably people that sub, and like you gotta admit, you probably have some people in your sub box that you're sub to, but you don't watch their videos.
That's my theory right there. Like, there are a lot of people that I subscribe to that aren't my favorite commentators, right? There's probably, I don't know, I'll say half a dozen or so where I never miss a vid.
Yeah.
And so, I just kind of accept that a lot of guys are sub to me because, I'm, I guess, big enough to follow, and not necessarily I'm their favorite commentator. So,
yeah,
that's okay.
I got 11 subscriptions, so I watch them all.
Yeah,
You have
how many?
11?
11. Yeah.
I would have thought you would have had a lot more than that.
I got 12.
I only watch I only keep people
Really?
subscribed that I actually watch.
I have like 70.
Yeah, I got 12. And I always want to tell people, I want to be like, guys, this is how you unsubscribe to people, and just like walk
Yeah, I was thinking about
Like-
putting a tutorial out.
But then I was kind of afraid they might just be like, all right, finally, I get rid of your fucking videos. I don't have to click your shit anymore.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Have you guys ever looked at how many people have unsubscribed from you?
Yeah, 92,000.
92,000?
You've had 92,000?
Yep, 92,000.
God damn.
Wow. See, that's
I'd be
But
figuring late
you know
if
what,
I was
though,
nice.
Yeah, mine was more like 8,000, and I felt bad.
Matter of fact, honestly, I didn't believe him. I'm gonna take a screen cap right now and send it to you guys.
92,000. You know what though? I think that a lot of that is just like really emotional people that like fuck this shit. He doesn't like the same kind of like unsubscribe, and then like they end up coming back.
I don't know. I just know what the number says. That it says 92,000.
You know what it probably is? There's probably about 10,000 people that have subscribed, unsubscribed, subscribed, unsubscribed like 5 times now. Every time Wing makes one of his little speeches,
Yeah, exactly.
it's like
That's what I'm
unsubscribed
thinking.
5 or 6 times each.
All right, we hit print screen. We go to paint. What do I press on paint?
Paste.
Control V.
Control V. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and save that. Subs. All right, I'm sending this out to you guys. Where did that go to?
Woody, I've talked to a couple people, and I'm getting really mixed reactions on whether the Black Magic card will record PS3 or not via HDMI. So I don't know.
It will.
I've had some.
It shouldn't. Who do you know that's actually done it?
Haley and Goddess.
Really?
She's a Black Intensity Pro, and she records. The thing is that the like movies, Blu-rays have the HDCP on it, but then the others don't. I've heard mixed things though. I've heard people say that HDCP is just on all the time with PS3, and then I've heard some people say, no, I record all the time, and it's like, I don't know. I haven't actually been able to see a video that someone like does 1080p versus with HDMI through Black Intensity, but I don't know. But all those videos are with the shuttle, like the new separate device, you know?
Oh, see now, so I have the Blackmagic Intensity Pro as opposed to the Blackmagic Intensity Shuttle, and the game I tried to record was Bad Company 2, the new Battlefield game, and it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work, right? All I got was a black screen. So then I did some Google searching, and it said that you can't do it via HDMI because of HDCP, so you need to do it via component. And I was like, all right, well, that ties into my experience, so that's what I figured was true.
No, yeah. Well, from what I understand, that is true. But I've had a couple people say that they can make it work, but I haven't actually, I haven't actually seen anybody actually do it. So I'm kind of at a loss. So I don't know. I'm looking to get a new computer, and I would love to be able to record an HDMI. But I don't know. It looks like it's going to be a shit ton of money.